Good morning. It is day 12 with EF Ultimate Break Australia and New Zealand Adventure. So, me and TJ caused our tour director Mayia a lot of stress last night.
I did.
The context is that after our ocean rafting at the Whitsundays, we were looking at one of their brochures and was like, it'd be cool to do a scenic flight over the Whitsundays if possible. They fly over some really cool places, including the Heart Reef, which is like absolutely iconic. So we just texted Mayia. It was just like, hey, you know, if they have an availability to, yeah, if you could book us, that'd be wonderful. But anyways, there's a bunch of complications with that. And long story short, we're both going to go, but we're going to be on separate flights. So, and different companies. So TJ, his flight's at 8:30 and his pickup time is earlier, and then my flight's at 8 and my pickup time is like 7:20. So it's currently 7 a.m. right now, and we're waiting for TJ to be picked up, and then I'll just walk to my pickup location just right around the block, but kind of weird. Anyways, we're doing that before we leave to Sydney later today. Hey, update. So I got a dose of humble this morning. So you know how I was saying how we're really excited to go and how Mayia booked us both on 2 separate tours. Well, I got to my tour and they ended up canceling our flight just due to the plane needed operation. It wasn't safe to run, which I totally understand that, but yeah, we were all bummed. And I didn't know how hard I would take it because personally I was like almost on the verge of tears. Yeah, and I'm still kind of just like, whoa. But I'm really sad to leave this place, and honestly, I wish I was a little more proactive and booked this right when we landed in Airlie Beach 2 days ago, or when we got here, like drove here. But I wasn't, so I was just like, oh, like I could have done it if I was more proactive. But the company is giving us a refund, and TJ, he's about to take off in half an hour, so I'm really happy for him. I hope he has the best trip. I get to look at this adorable town though, and I feel really safe walking around. I kind of want to find a boomerang. One of my friends got a boomerang here, and I kind of want to find one. There's bus stops that take you to the airport, more into town. The beach is like right over there, so we could do that too. Hey friends, this was kind of a tough morning for me, but that's just how travel works. Not everything can happen, just a reason to come back. We got TJ back. He returned from his little adventure, and I want him to share his experience.
Hi y'all. So Katie said that she couldn't go on her adventure. What it was is we were taking a plane ride up and over around the Great Barrier Reef and around the Whitsunday Island. One of the main iconic things is in the Great Barrier Reef, there is a reef that looks like a heart. And that's one of the most iconic photos, they say. Katie's got canceled because of a plane issue.
They didn't even say what.
Where we just sort of happened, our tour guide said, hey, I'll give you mine. I can't go, I don't feel good. So she gave me hers and we went up. It was about an hour flight. And we, took a stroll around the national park islands and then flew over to the Great Barrier Reef about 500 feet so we could get really iconic photos.
You should show them. I have it pulled up.
And then
I have it. He sent this to me if it focuses here.
There it is. There's the
That's the iconic Heart Reef. Yeah.
So yeah.
He saw that with his own eyeballs.
Yeah. Sorry, love.
Yeah. It was quite a shame, but can't do everything, right?
No. Next time we'll come back and we'll get Katie up there.
Yes. update. It's 11:30 a.m. and we are leaving Airlie Beach and head to Sydney. It's about 2.5 hour flight. I think we're close to 3 hours. What's that behind me? See you guys at the airport. Bye. Where are we headed? We're going to Sydney. Yay! Hey guys, we're at the Ibis Hotel in Sydney, Australia. We got a little kitchenette here. Put our stuff here, the nice bed. TJ is already getting to work and ironing for tonight. And then we got a pretty nice view. The Opera House is right behind that wall there. Got the basics here, hangers. And then pretty basic bathroom, shower, toilet, sink. But yeah, we are here 3 nights, I believe. So we will be able to hopefully get the hotel to do some laundry for us. Right, Pootie?
Oh yeah.
And then we will, unfortunately, say goodbye to the rest of our crew because they're leaving for home, whereas some of us are continuing to New Zealand. Okay. A good chunk of us are continuing to New Zealand, so hopefully our rest of the time here is wonderful and that we just make the most of it with our crew. Then it'll be pretty downsized. We are going out for dinner to a nice place, so we will show you that in a few. We're at a very expensive and nice restaurant. It's called the Meat District Company, and they have authentic kangaroo and crocodile burgers. We got a bunch of people got the kangaroo though, and I got it for our group to share. So we're gonna go ahead and officially try it on camera. This is kangaroo.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't just get that. I know, but thank you.
No,
thank you. That's okay, I wouldn't have been.
I like it. Anyways, we know TJ likes the kangaroo. I like it too. It's a little bit chewier, a little bit more gamey meat, but I like it. They cook it really well here, and we got a side of mashed potatoes and another sauce that I'm not quite sure. I'm sure it's delicious. This is Jack Daniel's sauce. Mashed potatoes, kangaroo, truffle fries, Mexican burger.
Day 12. We landed in Sydney. Me and Katie had bookings in the morning while we were still in Whitsunday to do a aerial view of the Great Barrier Reef and the Whitsundays National Park. Mine was on a different expedition where Katie's was with another one. I was able to go, we covered that, and Katie was unable to because the plane's instruments had a problem, or mechanical function. So it sort of sucks for Katie. It was a 2.5 hour flight from Whitsunday to Sydney. We landed at what time? About 5 o'clock. Got to our hotel and then went to dinner. We went to a place called the Meat Company, where they had pretty much everything you could possibly imagine. I got a steak where it was kangaroo. Katie got a what?
Mexican burger and chips and truffle fries on the side. And our group shared kangaroo meat.
Yep. Some of us shared and some of us had individual meals. And then now we're back at our hotel getting ready to go to bed. We'll be getting up early tomorrow. Very busy day tomorrow where we'll be doing surf lessons. So that will be this, and then tour of the Sydney. So we'll catch you guys later. Bye. Day 13. We are getting ready to head down to get some breakfast before the bus comes and picks us up at 8:30, and then will drop us off down where at?
Just in Sydney. Somewhere in Sydney.
Somewhere in Sydney.
It's a bus
Scary.
tour, so we're going to be hopping on and off the bus to see the city. Because it's a huge city.
Yeah, Sydney's huge. But yeah, we'll be doing a bus tour today, and then around noon we'll get lunch, and then about 1:45 we'll go to the surfing school and get ready and get some surf lessons.
It honestly looks like a cloudy day, so it's kind of disappointing, but we've had pretty great weather the whole trip, so
Yep.
can't really fully complain, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, highs of 70 with a 60 to 70% chance of rain.
Pack your raincoat.
Yep. Bye guys.
So I realized we're leaving Australia in 2 days, and I have not had a chance to try Vegemite, so we're gonna go ahead and try it.
You're the worst part.
Just getting left.
Okay, DJ.
Where are we at right now?
Sydney Opera House, right over there.
There's the Opera House and then there's the Sydney Bridge. So yeah, we're getting that checked out right now. So on our group travels, we have one of our friends named Sydney. This is Sydney, right there. Hold on, Sydney. So this is Sydney and it's Sydney. So yeah.
Yeah, I think they walked all the way down.
We are trying meat pies from Harry's. The Tiger. These are all the celebrities that have been. A mushed up, not as nice Harry's meat pie. It has a sweet pea blend on top, and mashed potatoes, gravy, and the pie crust, and meat inside, obviously.
Yeah.
What do you think, TJ?
It's good.
This is called the Tiger and what they advertise and recommend, so I'm like, why not? They also offer like beef, cheese, bacon, a couple other flavors.
Why is it
This
called
is
the Tiger?
the Hall of Fame. All the celebrities who have been here. And I don't know why they call it the Tiger, do you know?
It's because the original owner was his favorite. His nickname was Tiger.
Ah, nice.
Tiger absolutes.
Where are we right now?
Bondi Beach, or Bondi Beach.
And what are we getting ready to do?
Surfing!
Woo! Sick.
So right before we get ready to surf, guess who came and joined us?
Yay!
Once again.
How are you guys going?
Hey guys, so we did our surfing, which is really fun at Bondi Beach.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I was no good at it. I couldn't like prop myself up. And then TJ, you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, I got up a couple times. Not
Yeah.
much.
And then we are at the Sydney Opera House right now.
Yes.
And what, to our friends over here, what are we seeing?
Oscar ballet. Got the lives and work of Oscar Wilde.
Amazing.
Nice.
That's
What it all entails.
I think about ballet.
And a full orchestra, which 80% will be under the stage, I learned.
That is pretty cool facts,
Yeah.
I will say.
I think like 5 minutes ago, they told me we were singing ballet. I didn't know what we were singing. So,
Sounds like a
so
plan.
I just show up, you know. I'm like him.
Yes. So
There's an area to get drinks and a couple of snacks, by the way. And then we're just waiting to be seated. Bye.
bye guys.
We're currently in the Sydney Opera House theater waiting for the ballet to start. We view the live orchestra, they're just down below. And we're pretty much on 5 on section M on 30. Hey.
Hi guys.
Day 14 recap with EF Ultimate Breaks, Australia and New Zealand adventure. So today we did the city bus tour, which our bus driver was excellent. He was like really informative and kind and nice, and he greeted us all before we got on the bus, which was really a nice touch.
Made it fun. And he also would come out with us and would help us with photos.
Yeah, photos, photographer, bus driver, guide, yeah, recommendation person, recommending
Joke cracker.
like restaurants. Yeah, he was great. But anyways, we had a good time on the bus tour. We went to obviously the Sydney Opera House and just took pictures of it. Couple of viewpoints. We went to other couple of viewpoints, and then it was time to grab some lunch around noon. Makes sense. We got a bite to eat and let that digest before we did our surfing lesson.
Yes.
You want to explain a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we pretty much we got in our dry wetsuits. Nothing big or just a little bit because the water was cold, and then they broke us up in experience groups. So people that somewhat knew how to somewhat surf or had to try to surf a couple times and knew, and then ones that didn't. Me and Katie weren't together. Sorry.
It's fine.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A little more tips on how to actually surf, and it was a lot of fun. Katie?
I feel like, yeah, we got in our wetsuits. Their like building for Let's Go Surfing was like, it felt like it was the size of this hotel room. It was so small. They did have changing rooms, but honestly, I would wear your swimsuit under your clothes. Like, it was such a hassle having to change into your swimsuit and then try to get a wetsuit on top of that.
Yeah.
And then I really enjoyed how I was in a group of 5, and I think your group is similar, 5, 6, or 4.
There was 5 of us.
I really appreciate we had 2 guides, and they would basically like help us with the technique. We learned that all on the beach, proper technique and positioning. And then once we were like confident, we were able to go out the water, and then we came back to try to stand on the board, and I just never could get the technique down. He said like you probably will need a couple more lessons. But yeah, I was watching TJ a few times, and he actually did really well. So, but this was like your second or third time?
Second time.
Yeah, so maybe it just takes time. But yeah, I'm glad I did it, you know, like I feel like I tried, gave it my best shot, and I had fun in the process too.
Yeah.
And then we got back to the room. We took the public transit. Our tour director, Mayia, gave us this like Opal card, which is how you get on and off the buses here.
Any type of public transportation.
Yeah. Ferries too, and it has money preloaded in it via like EF Ultimate Break had that for us. And so yeah, we took that back to the hotel. We got showered and changed for a ballet performance at the Sydney Opera House. We just got back from that, and it was a bucket list item just being close to Sydney Opera House, but also going inside it. I know they do tours, but we weren't able to book a tour, so this was as close as we could get to a tour. And honestly, even better, in my opinion, because we were able to experience the culture of the Sydney Opera House. And we had a friend who was on like
did a tour.
Yeah, did a tour today, who also did the show, and she was telling us like what she learned, so I felt like that was a tour.
Yeah.
But I was so impressed. Yeah, it was incredible. Like, I couldn't really follow the whole time of it, just my lack of knowledge, but they bend, twist and turn, pick up, twirl, ballet.
It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And the instrumental
Oh, the
section.
orchestra was incredible. Yeah. So yeah, we have a fun day tomorrow. We will be going skydiving. So yeah. And you know, I think this is actually day 13 of the event.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, sorry, I'm tired.
We'll catch you guys back.
Bye.